Hey everyone, welcome back to Easy Speak World with Maya and Ethan, your favorite place where you learn real English through real conversations. Okay, let me ask you something a little uncomfortable. Have you ever had one of those days where you're busy all day, like truly busy, but at the end of the day you sit on your bed and think, wait, what did I actually do? Like you were doing things, scrolling, replying, watching, maybe even working, but somehow it feels like the whole day just disappeared. And now it's night, and you feel this tiny panic inside. Like, did I just waste my life today? And as always, I've got Ethan here with me because I feel like he's either going to calm me down or make it worse.
Yeah, Maya, I know exactly what you mean. And honestly, that feeling you just described, it's one of the most common experiences people have today. It's not that people are lazy, it's that their time is being used, just not intentionally.
Oh, wow, that line felt personal. Not intentionally. That's it. Because I don't feel lazy. I feel overwhelmed. Like my brain is always on, but my results don't match my effort.
Right, exactly. And that's actually where the problem starts. Because when your time isn't managed, your energy gets scattered. And when your energy is scattered, your day feels full, but your life feels empty.
Okay, that sounds deep. Also slightly painful, but also very true. But before we go deeper, we want to hear from you. Do you feel like you're managing your time well, or do you feel like time is managing you? Tell us in the comments. Are you more organized or more chaotic? And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep improving your English with us.
Yeah, and trust me, by the end of this episode, you'll not only understand time management better, you'll also learn some really useful English phrases to talk about your daily life.
Okay, Ethan, let me be honest. Sometimes I plan my day. I make a to-do list, I feel super motivated, and then 2 hours later, I'm watching random videos about, I don't even know, like how penguins sleep or something.
Yeah, that escalated quickly. But honestly, that's a perfect example. You intended to be productive, but something distracted you.
Wait, distracted. That's a good word.
Exactly. Distracted means your attention is pulled away from what you're supposed to be doing. For example, I was studying, but I got distracted by my phone.
Oh, wow, that sentence is my life.
See, Maya, most people think time management is about controlling time, but actually, it's about controlling your attention.
Wait, okay, say that again.
It's not about time, it's about attention, because time is fixed. Everyone has 24 hours. But attention, that's where the difference is.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you're saying it's not that I don't have time, it's that I'm not using my focus properly.
Exactly.
So basically, my problem is not time, my problem is me.
I wasn't going to say it like that, but yes.
Wow, rude, honest, but rude. Okay, let's talk about a real situation because I feel like this happens to almost everyone listening right now. Let's say someone really wants to learn English. They're motivated, they're excited. They even say things like, "This year I'm going to improve my English." But then reality hits. They wake up, check their phone just for a minute, and suddenly it's been 30 minutes. Then they go to work or school, come back tired, and instead of practicing, they say, "I'll start tomorrow." And then tomorrow becomes next week.
Yeah, and the interesting part is, it's not that they don't care. They do care, a lot. But their actions don't match their intentions.
Exactly. That's the frustrating part. Because in your mind, you're like, I want this. But in your daily life, you're not doing it.
Right. And that's where this powerful phrase comes in. Make time. Because most people say, I don't have time. But what they really mean is, it's not a priority right now.
Oof, that feels a little harsh.
It does, but it's honest. Think about it like this. Everyone has the same 24 hours. But some people use 30 minutes to learn something new, and others use those same 30 minutes scrolling without thinking.
Okay, wait, that's too real. Because sometimes I open social media with no purpose. Like, I'm not even enjoying it, I'm just there.
Exactly. That's unconscious time. And make time means you take control of that. You decide, this matters to me, so I'm going to give it time. For example, I need to make time to practice English every day.
I love that because it feels active, like I'm choosing it, not waiting for the perfect moment, not hoping I'll feel motivated, but actually deciding.
Yes, and here's the key. You don't need hours, you just need consistency. Even 15 minutes a day can change everything.
That's true, because 15 minutes feels easy, but skipping every day, that becomes a habit too.
Exactly. You're always building a habit, either a good one or a bad one.
Okay, let me challenge you a little. What if someone says, I'm really busy? I have work, family, responsibilities. Not everyone is just scrolling all day.
Yeah, fair point, and that's true. But here's the thing. Being busy doesn't always mean being productive.
Oof, that hurts. Say it again.
Being busy doesn't always mean being productive.
You know what's scary? Sometimes I feel like I'm running all day, but I'm not moving forward.
Yeah, that's actually one of the biggest fears people have. Not failure, but wasted potential.
Wow, that phrase is powerful. Wasted potential.
Yeah, it means you had the ability to do something meaningful, but you didn't use it.
Okay, enough emotional damage. I feel attacked, I feel exposed. Now help me fix my life. Give us something practical. Like, what can people actually do starting today?
All right, fair enough. Let's keep it simple. Step 1. Know your priorities.
Okay, that sounds important, but also a little vague. Define that.
Sure, a priority is something that is more important than other things. It's the thing that actually moves your life forward. For example, my priority today is finishing my project. Or, my priority today is practicing English for 20 minutes.
So instead of doing everything, you choose what matters most.
Exactly. Because here's the truth. You can't do everything in one day, but you can do the right things.
Okay, I like that. But what if I feel like everything is important?
That's the trap. When everything feels important, your brain goes into panic mode. You jump from one task to another, you start things but don't finish them, and at the end of the day, you feel exhausted but not satisfied.
Wow, that is literally my daily routine.
Yeah, that's not productivity. That's chaos.
Rude. Accurate, but rude.
So here's a simple way to fix it. Every morning, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to do today? Not 10, not 20, just 3.
Only 3? That feels too easy.
It's simple, but not easy, because choosing 3 means you have to ignore other things, and that's the hard part.
Oh, so the real skill is not just choosing priorities, it's saying no to everything else.
Exactly. Priority is not just about what you do, it's about what you don't do.
Okay, that just changed the game.
Let me give you a quick example. Imagine your day has 1 important task, like studying English, 5 small tasks, like messages, emails, random stuff. If you only do the small tasks, you'll feel busy. But if you do the important task first, you'll feel accomplished.
Oh, I see the difference. Busy equals doing many small things. Productive equals doing the right thing.
Exactly.
Okay, but what if I don't feel like doing my priority?
You probably won't.
Great. Very motivating.
But that's normal. Motivation comes and goes. Priority is about discipline. It's saying, this matters, so I'm doing it anyway.
Okay, that's powerful.
And here's a small trick. Start with just 10 minutes. Tell yourself, I'll do this for 10 minutes and then I can stop. Most of the time, once you start, you'll continue.
Yeah, starting is always the hardest part.
Exactly. So let's recap this step. Know your priorities, choose only 3 important tasks, do them first, and ignore the noise.
And maybe stop pretending everything is urgent.
Yes, because if everything is important, nothing is important.
Okay, I feel slightly less chaotic now. Slightly. That sounds like my brain. Everything is urgent, everything is important, everything is chaos.
Yeah, that's not a system, that's panic. Here's a simple technique. At the start of your day, ask, what are the 3 most important things I need to do today? Not 10, not 20, just 3.
Oh, wow. That feels manageable.
And later in this episode, we'll also share some powerful English phrases you can use to talk about time, productivity, and daily habits, so stay with us.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. This is getting good.
That's why clarity matters. If you don't define success for the day, your brain assumes failure.
Wait, that's actually so true. Okay, new question. Is time management also about energy? Because sometimes I have time, but I don't have the energy. Like I sit down, I open my laptop, I want to do something productive, but my brain is just like, nope, not today.
Oh, that's a great point. And honestly, that's something a lot of people ignore. Yes, time management is also energy management, because your brain isn't equally strong all day.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I mean your focus, your motivation, your mental power. It all changes throughout the day. For example, in the morning, your brain might feel fresh and sharp, but later in the evening, you're tired, distracted, and slower.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I've noticed I can think clearly in the morning, but at night, even simple tasks feel difficult.
Exactly. So if you try to do your hardest task when your energy is low, it feels frustrating, slow, and exhausting.
So, like, I shouldn't do difficult tasks when I'm tired?
Right, that's the idea. Do your hardest tasks when your energy is highest.
Oh, wow. So it's not just about what I do, it's about when I do it.
Yes, that's the shift. Use your high energy time for things that need focus, like studying, writing, or solving problems, and use your low energy time for easier tasks, like watching, reviewing, or organizing.
Okay, I love that. Because now I don't feel lazy, I just feel human.
Exactly. It's not a discipline problem. Sometimes it's just an energy problem.